Hello, hello everyone. How's everyone doing today? How we doing? Let's go find Helmet. Hello?
Hello.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Sorry, I'm so late.
No, you're fine.
Let's see,
You were more
this
loud than
game.
late.
Oh, okay. I need to play some music because this game not having music is stressing me out.
We need music? Okay, cool. Cool. Good to know.
I'm gonna play some real quiet, like,
What should I play?
I don't know, whatever your heart desires. Thank you, the amazing Smashing 69 for the
I saw
follow.
that. Yeah, I had it open and I saw that
And
pop up and I was like, I gotta tell him.
hey, KDK, how's it going? Sorry I'm so late. Cutie's sitting here waiting for me for half an hour because I lost track of time at work.
I mean, I wouldn't say I wasn't, but it is okay.
I feel dumb.
Okay.
That's all.
Well, see, I also like just started killing time for a little bit, and now I'm like, oh, I know, I forgot everything.
I thought you were already live waiting for me, so
I went live at some point.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. I think I've only been live like 5 minutes. Where am I?
I'm trying to get my thing that shows what music is playing to work right now.
Oh, I should do that, but there's no way. There's no way. I don't have it set up. I'm not gonna try.
Something like that. There we go. All right, I need to make sure. I need to make sure my multi-stream command is on. Is enabled. It probably isn't right now.
I don't even know what to listen to.
Yeah, I feel like I should be listening to something either very puzzling or very sophisticated.
Okay, I think that should be quiet, but not silent. Okay, I think I'm good. I think I'm ready now.
Okay. So
the game's not launched.
Oh.
Hello, everyone. Okay. Tell me about this game. What do I need to know?
Okay, so this game is very confusing. So basically, for the most part, it's normal chess, except for all of the other parts of the game.
Okay.
So pieces move like they normally do, except when
going through dimensions.
Except you are the game keeps track of all previous moves, and pieces can move backwards in time on their own time. Well, no. Okay, how do I put this? Yeah. So pieces can move backwards in time or to an alternate timeline at the same state, at like the present. And each piece follows kind of their own, like how they normally move, except instead of like let's say with a rook, you can choose to move you can move in one dimension at a time, basically. You can move any number of squares in one dimension. So you can move either horizontally or vertically in the normal spatial dimensions.
Yes.
And then, or you can move backwards through time in one dimension. Right?
Yeah.
So if you move backwards in time with the rook, you don't move any squares because it's as if it's traveling in a straight line back through time, right?
Back through time, yes. Okay, makes sense.
Or this is also a tricky part. If there are two timelines that have caught up to the same number of moves, it can move like vertically or like either up or down any number of timelines. Does that make sense?
No, you lost me on that one.
Okay, so when a piece goes back in time by traveling like backwards,
Yes.
instead of going to that board directly, it creates a branching timeline instead to prevent like paradoxes occurring.
Okay. I think I get it.
So each timeline represents the same, like there's going to be a line on the board that is the present.
I'm watching
so,
your hand motions on your stream 3 seconds after what you say to me.
Probably doesn't help. So there's a line on the board that says the present on it.
Yes.
And the game ends when one player cannot make any move in the present without that's when the game ends.
Yes.
But it can also end in like stalemate if that occurs.
I was about to say, I think stalemate's more common, isn't it?
I don't think so.
In 5 dimensions?
Hey, banana. No, I think it's way easier to put somebody in checkmate. So that's the tricky part though, because if you move a piece in the present and it attacks a king in a previous board,
yeah,
that king can't move. The only way to get out of checkmate is to capture the piece in the present that's putting it in check.
But in the present.
Yes, you have to capture that piece in the present, because that piece in the present is threatening a past king. And you can't change history directly. You can only go back and branch a new timeline off of that board.
Okay, I think I'm ready.
Here, okay, let me create a custom match. We'll start with I think we should start with the small variant.
Sure.
Okay, do you see my screen on stream?
I do.
That is the password, so go to private match and put that code in.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, this game will definitely be brain hurty. 1000%. Okay. So we're doing a small variant of the game for now.
I see. That's perfectly fine with me. Okay, so it's my turn.
Yes.
So
just treat it like normal chess for the first turn. There's no past to go to. And you can see if you zoom out that this like vertical stripe that we're on is labeled the present.
The present, yeah, okay.
And this purple arrow that's going through the board is representing the current timeline that we are on.
Okay, so let's just throw something out there. What are you going to do?
So you moved your knight out like that.
Yes.
Let's say I take it with wait, what? Hold on. Why is it not?
You have to right click to deselect.
I'm not trying to deselect.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm trying to capture your knight with the pawn. Oh, maybe. Wait, okay. What? Why is it not allowing me to take your knight?
I have no idea.
Is it putting me in check somehow?
There's no way. Right? Like, there's no way.
Wait, okay, hold on. So...
I had to submit it.
Oh, you had to submit. That's why. Uh-huh.
We got there.
Yeah, make sure to submit your move.
We got there.
Okay. So let's say I take your piece like that. Hey, Flora. So now is when you can actually start going backwards to the past, and you go backwards by 2 boards at a time, because these 2 boards took place on the same turn.
Okay, so if I wanted to go back here... No, I'm not even going to try that.
Let's see. You currently don't have any pieces that can go backwards in time.
Oh, because you took it. That makes sense.
Well, yeah. Well, not only because I took it, but you haven't moved any other pieces. Or like, yeah, none of your other pieces are in a position that they could get to a spot in the previous boards.
So if I did that.
Okay, so let's see. Man, we still don't have any way to go backwards in time, do we?
Am I really just goofing this up?
No, you're not goofing this up. This is, the tiny board is just strange, I think.
Oh my god, this tiny board
Let's see.
confuses me, but it's okay. The whole concept confuses me, if I'm honest.
Oh, I think that was kind of the point when they designed the game. Let's see. Let's do something funky and do that. Oh wait, I need to submit.
Okay. So now...
I don't know if that actually helps me or not in any way, but... So pawns can't exactly travel backwards in time because they're only allowed to move forwards by one dimension. Or if they're capturing, they're allowed to move forward in one dimension and horizontal in another dimension. Yes.
Okay. Gosh, I really don't know what I want to try and do here. What does this do? Oh!
There you go. Now you have moved backwards in time because the bishop is allowed to travel one dimension backwards. Right? Oh, no. If you move backwards by one dimension, you also have to move sideways in another dimension. So you were able to move
sideways
to the
there was an open
square.
Yes.
And that created a timeline here where there's two bishops.
I like it. I get it. Okay, so I'm going to submit that move for the fun.
Okay. Yeah. So now I have a choice of playing on either the present or the future one on the original timeline.
Yeah.
Let's see. What are my possible moves here? So actually, this is interesting. I could actually move my queen over to that timeline.
Because she moves in one direction in any dimension?
Yes. So if I moved her, I can move her either up one square, back two dimension, or back one dimension, or I can move up one square, back one dimension, up one timeline. So all of the, or I can just move her normally. So she actually has two spots in the past that she can go, because it's the same number of squares.
Yeah.
But it's still only one space of movement. Let's see. And what can my knight do? The knight can also move back in dimension, but that would create another branching timeline here.
Go for it. Why not?
Oh, Lord. Sure. Let's do it. What's happening? Yeah, it created a new timeline.
Okay, and in that timeline...
Oh, and then... Let's see, I think I also have to do something...
Oh, because of the... Now we have multiple timelines.
Do I also have to do something here? Is that the case? Oh, yeah. So you have to do something in every single timeline, it seems.
Sweet. Oh, no. How'd you do that? I see. Oh no.
And then now it's your turn.
Yeah.
So you're in check in this timeline.
And so I have to do something about it in this timeline.
You have to make a play on every single timeline, I believe.
Yes, but I do have to take care of the check in that.
Yes.
Okay, so I've gotten that one. Okay. Wait, deselect that. Okay. And then...
This game is a mess.
Right? I'm going to do... that. There.
What happened there? Oh, you took that. Okay.
I guess I'll just do that. There we go.
Okay. So let's see.
Flora, this makes my brain hurt too. It's okay.
It's making my brain hurt so much.
But I love it though. It fascinates me. What?
Okay. If I do that, then I put you in check.
Oh my
in that
god.
timeline.
How dare. It's fine.
So that's this timeline accounted for. And then I need to do stuff in these two still. Let's see.
And we can do this with like a whole board.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I think that is probably an okay play for that board. And then this board needs a move still. Or we'll just do that.
Okay. So let's take care of this first.
And so now you can see that like the board that we started on isn't the most important one because its pieces have been lent to these other timelines.
Other boards, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Banana, I'm starting to kind of get it, but like it's still so out there, you know?
Yeah.
We're gonna do... What are we gonna do? We're gonna do that for that one.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna probably end up stealing a piece from that one if we can. Because I believe we can. No.
This game is such a mess. Oh my god.
This is brilliant. I love this.
It's brilliant, but it's such a mess.
Of course. Okay. If we... Oh shit, no, I don't want to do that. I want to do...
Yeah. That's why the submit moves thing is great.
Yeah. Well, because you also have to, like, plan some of these moves around other moves.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which I will probably not ever get good enough to do, but we'll see. Can I take... I want to add... Can I add a... Okay, we'll be fine.
Okay, so what happened here?
I moved the present forward.
Your queen moved up one and up one
Over
timeline
one.
and over one into the
Split.
present.
Yes.
I see.
So that takes care
it's
of
still
everything
your
for me.
turn. It's still your turn.
Yeah, no, but
I don't
I
know
think
if you
that's all I
submitted.
can do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay, we're good. Hi, Tife. Good luck, thank you. Enjoy your lurk.
Let's see. How can we cause some mischief here?
I know, right? I feel like it's cheating to look over at your stream, but like, what?
You both see the exact same
I know.
information.
God, this is buck wild.
Oh, wait a second. Hold up. Hold up a minute. It's time to start thinking with dimensions.
Isn't it like a thing though that like humans cannot think in 5 dimensions? Or
Probably.
something? Like
I don't know. I don't know
I
if
don't
this
know.
game counts as like real 5 dimensions.
Exactly,
but
that's
it
my
is.
thing.
It is 5 separate dimensional, like, chess.
Yeah, no, like I can't. Oh god, my brain hurts already.
Okay, so we need one move for each of these timelines here. What was the stuff I was planning on doing, and why doesn't it work anymore?
Yeah, Banana, I don't know how this would work with a whole board.
Let's see.
What does this mean? Oh,
What? The little
the
buttons on the
parallel
side?
view?
Oh. Yeah, I don't like them.
Oh, I think that's hella cool. I mean, like, I would never play it in this view, but like...
You can also choose history view. Alright, let's see.
Oh, wait, what? What are you doing? Ooh.
I think that's a move.
I mean, it is a move.
And then... Oh,
fuck.
Lord.
I'm housed in this one. Oh my goodness.
Send it here. Then what happens? We get a split timeline. Right? Oh, no, that's forward time travel. So that won't cause a split. Let's just clean up some pieces here, I guess.
Yeah, probably Banana. I used to do chess tournaments when I was a kid. I was a kid, so I wasn't good. But
Same.
I did like to think I was the hot shot for being like thinking like 2 moves ahead and being like, ah, yes, I've got him now, you know? Oh no! Oh, what is this?
I brought my bishop
You
over.
brought a bishop?
Yeah.
Oh my
You
god.
brought a queen.
I know, it's true, I did. And then I'm hosting that one anyway, so you know,
like
it's...
bringing a knife to a freaking gunfight.
Oh my god.
Oh, lordy. Okay. There we go. I've made my moves.
Okay. I see that you have. I'm gonna take care of the one I'm hosting first, because if I do that, then you do that, then I would have to do that, and then you would do that. So like, I guess
of course.
we'll just do that. Sorry, I'm like in my own
What
head.
happened here?
I just moved my rook over.
I see.
This one where you brought a friend. I'm so confused. Me too, Lila. Me too.
Hi, Lila.
We'll do that. No. We'll do. We'll do that. Okay, so that's that taken care of. Okay, now over here. Aw, thank you, Lila. I love that emo. I can't wait for the other two to get approved. What do I don't know what to do with this one. Because okay, I'm gonna do that one there. This one, I would love. And I have to get you in the present, but the present's gonna move forward.
Correct.
So if I can get you in one of these future ones, that will be the present. Okay. Because I want to bring... Hold on. Where can I bring... There's got to be one. No, I haven't moved him yet. Oh, that's the issue. I haven't moved him yet. Except for here. Okay. New plan.
Can you believe that we're only like 5 turns into this game? Okay.
I didn't know what that was going to do, in all honesty.
Yeah, you just moved... You moved 2 dimensions down, or 2 timelines down, and 2 squares down.
Okay, but that's not even that's not even helpful though, is it? I don't know. It's fine. It's a check in this timeline.
That is true.
So I guess I'm going to go with that.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Thank you, Lila.
I've come to talk with you again.
Okay, sure. Okay, sure.
Oh shoot, there's also some like ordering stuff that is important, it looks like. Wait, undo, undo.
Okay.
Wait, okay, so can I still... Oh, I can't make a move on that timeline anymore if I do that. Never mind. I don't want to do that move.
Oh my god.
Wait, actually undo that. No. I like this move still. I feel like I'm still thinking in 2D chess and it's not working.
I'm trying to at least think in 3D chess. I'm like, if I can get 3 of these dimensions, I'll be good. What a mess we've made.
Oh, yeah. What happens if I do that? Oh, that causes another split. Darn. Didn't want another split there. Okay, I think that might be one on every timeline, right? Did I do something?
No, I think you've got one more up here, maybe? Or I guess the bottom for you. I know, you already did that one.
No, I think I've done everything.
I guess
Right?
if it'll
Oh, wait,
let
no,
you submit.
I haven't done this one. I haven't done this one.
I knew it.
It should be two. It should be in multiples of 2, right? So if there's one that's one off, then it has to be that
Oh,
board.
yeah, I
Although
guess
it
that
looks
makes
like
sense.
maybe the black outline boards are stuff where you still have to do something.
Well, because you're black, right? And I'm white. So the ones that are
Yeah.
white are the ones that are...
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
So it's white's turn in the present.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. I don't like that move, but this is the world we're living in. That's a really bad move. Oh no.
It is too late.
I don't really think I had another move for that.
Okay, and then for this one... Do we want to wreak havoc? Let's wreak havoc.
Oh no. 3
Oh,
queens in
no.
one timeline. Oh no, it moved to another one.
No, but there's
3
still 3
queens in
queens in
this
that
timeline.
timeline.
Time to move my king out of that timeline. Good lord.
You can't because you haven't moved him anywhere.
What?
You can't
No,
move
I totally
him yet.
can. Yeah, you can.
Oh, can you?
What are you talking about?
Well, I don't know what
Yeah,
I'm
you can-
talking
you
about.
You can move one square in any number of dimensions.
But I thought, okay, so he just has to move out of that one into one that the hole is open next to the other one.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
I'm getting this. I'm getting this. Okay. So what else do I need to do? What else do I need to do?
Or alternatively, I just need to checkmate you first. Before that timeline goes awry.
Oh my god. I think it's too many queens.
Too many cooks.
Oh my
Too
god.
many queens.
What if I... Hold on. No, because I do want to put you in check in this timeline.
Yeah, I think that's probably
That's probably a better
the
idea.
move.
If that's the case, where can you take your king back to?
Away.
Can I kill you in that one too? Yeah, I'm gonna wreak havoc. I'll do that one there.
All right.
Oops. I feel like some of these boards are just like filler. Like, I don't know what to do in this one. Go away. I don't need that one. And it's gonna be the one you end up killing me in, I'm sure.
Oh boy.
Um,
This is insanity.
Okay, I can't go any further that way or that way. Sure.
Okay. That's a choice.
I'm still considering the choice. Because my other oh shit! I pushed the wrong button. I meant to push the undo.
I think it's. Oh wait, no, it is my turn.
It is your
straight up
turn
my
now.
turn.
It's just your
Yoink.
turn. It's fine.
Wait, why doesn't this put me in check? This timeline down here.
Which one? Why are you not in check in that one?
Yeah. Well, I guess for you it's the top timeline. For me, it's the bottom timeline. The one where you forked my queen and rook, or my king and rook.
Why aren't you?
Why is that not in check?
I have no idea.
Either way. Wait, what is this red line?
Oh, it puts you in check if you do that. I think.
Huh?
I'm assuming red means you can't do it.
Because queen would go back and take my queen there and put me in check. Right? Is that what it's saying?
I don't know what it's saying.
Oh, yeah. If I advance this timeline, it puts me in check. But what?
But why
what's
aren't you in check
stopping-
now? Yeah, like in
Yeah.
the 2D.
Oh, it's probably because of something dumb. Like that. Yeah.
Oh, you can
'Cause
move out.
I can take your queen right now.
I don't know.
That's still gonna put me in check, right? Yeah. Huh? Oh, well, yeah, that just puts me in straight up death.
In real check.
Yeah. So basically what I'm gathering is that bye, right? Oh, but currently
No,
it
because
can
now I
go
get
back
you in 2.
and get me what?
I can get you in 2 of these past ones.
Yeah. Uh-oh. 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 Basically what it's looking like is I have to win the game here. Or lose.
That implies I somehow can defeat you on my next turn, because I think part of the problem is I have to do it in the present, don't I?
Or I can just not advance that board.
Oh my god, I hate you. Advance it. Let me win.
No, absolutely not. Why would I do that?
Oh my god.
Oh, this is so difficult. Why is
I
thinking
love
so
this.
hard?
I love this.
Okay, what happens with this? Okay, what about... Thinking bad? Yeah,
bad.
agreed. What about one of those?
That'll move the present up.
Yeah. Alright, I'm done. No move for you on that board.
So it's just I don't get it now because it's on your turn. I can't get you in that one, right?
You can't use that board at
Yeah.
all. Until okay, I think it's like anybody if it becomes the present, then you have to move. I think.
Okay, maybe.
No promises that that is the case.
I don't know what to do with any of this.
Okay.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm not ready yet. I don't know what to do. Hold
No,
on.
I'm just looking at what you are doing.
And you're just like, okay, yeah, no, it's because it makes no sense. I know. I don't know where to start.
Even though this game only released like 2 months ago, I feel like there's probably already 5D chess experts.
Okay, wait. Okay, so I need to advance to the present to push forward the boards that I may win on.
Yeah. As it stands right now, any move you make is at the present. There are 2 boards in the future right now also.
What does that mean? What do the blue highlights mean?
What blue highlights?
So I click on a piece, right? It highlights green, and then the moves that are green that can go to it. What are the blue ones?
I think the blue ones are when you can go back. Or no, the blue ones are the available spaces that it can go to.
I don't think so. Because that's the green ones.
Wait, really? Because mine are blue.
Are they really blue? Hold on, show me.
Like that.
Why are yours blue? Mine are green.
Oh, maybe it's because I turned on colorblind mode.
Oh, are you colorblind?
No, I just like turning on colorblind mode.
Okay.
I don't know. I usually turn it on.
Wait, what if okay, I want to do that, I think.
What changed there? Oh, I see.
Oh, but I need to advance this. I can't go back in time because I need to advance it.
Need to is a strong word.
Okay, well, I think I have a better chance of winning this game if I don't try and make more timelines. Cool. We'll do that.
Let's see, pawn, okay.
And then you move that there. I guess I'll just do that. And that'll bring everything to the present.
Yeah. Which means that you can't make any other moves. Okay, so now I'm in check in this
Yes.
bottom one.
Now you are in check. Why you weren't in check before, I don't know.
Because it wasn't the present yet there.
Oh! Makes sense now. Okay, cool. Have fun.
Yeah, this looks awful.
I don't know what I have done, but I love it.
But the thing is here that I don't understand what the red lines are here. That's just the queen being able to go back. Let's see.
I think I can
if
capture
I do that,
you
it's
in the back.
two turns
in
and
the
you can
past,
take
though.
that. Yeah. So what can I do to prevent this? That's the new question.
It may be inevitable destruction. I just need one more turn.
No,
to the
it's not.
present. It's not.
There we go.
What?
My
How
bishop
when
can
did
come
that
down and
happen?
take you there.
Ugh, that's rude.
So you can go
That's
back in
wild.
time to change the present? No, not exactly. You can go back in time and create a branching timeline,
Yeah.
and then your other timelines can come in and save you like that. I'm curious if there's another play that I can do there. Like, can I use this pawn? No. I can use this queen to do it, but that's worse. What else could I possibly do? Not that.
Yes, I'm lurking and my brain hurts. Yeah. My brain hurts too, Layla. It's okay.
Everybody hurts.
Oh, everything hurts.
What happens if I do this bishop? No, okay. So I think that my play has to be that bishop comes and takes your queen.
Yeah, because, I mean, the other
Which is
one
unfortunate, because I was planning on using that bishop.
Well, ha!
Cry for your brain. Cry for all of our brains. Let's see, and then... Oh, lordy. What if we... Okay, if we did that, you're just in check. But can we do something better? Is there a way to attack you in the past somehow?
I don't think I've left very many opportunities. But, I mean, like, that's not to say that you can't...
Well, not
do
like
something
attack
weird.
you... Not attack you in the past, but like use this present move so that I'm putting you in check in a past board. Like if my knight
okay.
went backwards in time, then you would be in check. Or then I would take your king. Because that's really how you win the game, I think.
All I know is that this is making me hungry.
This is making you hungry?
Yes. Because I can't figure this out. I need to do something about anything. And, like, just the munch, you know?
Yep. Understandable.
I mean, it reminds me of, like, you know, the school chess club in elementary school with the
Fair.
granola bars and the fucking apple juice boxes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good times. Good times.
You know what? What if I just played every single board straightforward? What a world we would live in.
With only
I don't want to play it. I don't want to play that top board. I don't want to play this top board. I'm out of here.
Oh my god. You don't like all the
Those three queens of Orient are.
the queen party.
I don't like the three queens of Orient. Bearing gifts they traverse afar.
Oh my god. Okay, are you you've got one
No,
more.
I'm not done. I have one more board.
Yeah.
There.
I'm in checking too. I see.
Yeah. Bearing
Okay.
gifts they traverse afar, field and fountain, moor and mountain, following yonder star.
Are you reading that or do you know that?
No, I know that.
How do you know that?
What is We Three Kings? It's the only good Christmas song.
I disagree.
What are the other good ones?
Hold on, I have a whole Christmas list. Okay, no, I think my favorite Christmas song. Wait, okay, define Christmas song. Are we doing like Christmas song or just like holiday songs?
I don't know.
'Cause
Whatever
I like
your
the one-
definition is.
I like the one that's like, for the holidays, you can't be home sweet. Like that's like the classic one in my head when like you go to the store. That's the one. For the holidays, you can't be home sweet home or some shit like that.
I've literally never heard that song in my life.
What? Oh my god, that's like the stereotypical like holiday song in my head.
That's crazy.
That's
Okay, the actual religious Christmas songs are pretty okay. All the commercial ones are like, I want to throw up when I hear them.
Oh my god. I worked in retail for one holiday season and I say never again. Never again. What do I do here?
See, Banana's on my side. Banana's never heard that song either. And Flora.
Oh my god. Come on! I'll look it up. I don't remember how the rest of it goes, but I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Hold on. Where can we can't put it there. Wait, can we put it there?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
another timeline. Did she make another queen timeline? Oh no, it's a
No.
king timeline.
No, I'm trying to get my king out of here.
Yeah, of course. Naturally.
And I really don't have anywhere else to take it.
See,
other
I
than
thought-
here.
I thought that was a genius play, putting your king in check there, because it has like almost nowhere else to go.
It does have nowhere else to go. You are correct, and that concerns me quite greatly. How do I? Can I? Wait, what can take that? No.
Okay,
This-
okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one in chat who had no idea what that Christmas song was.
Oh, you've sidetracked me. I'm looking it up.
Cause like
for the holidays.
I have
You can't
three
be home
people.
sweet home lyrics. That comes up. There's no place like home for the holidays. Oh,
What
there's
is
no
this
place
song?
like home for the holidays. 'Cause no
Hold on.
matter how far away you see roam. I can't read it because it's really small. When you pine for
Okay,
the
Kay
sunshine
knows
of
it.
the friendly
I've never
days.
heard of this.
Yes, for the holidays, you can't beat home sweet home. That's how it goes.
Hold on. I'm gonna play it on stream.
Oh my god. That's the one that comes to mind. And it's technically not like a Christmas specific. It's a holiday.
I've never heard this song.
I can't believe you've never heard it. I really can't. Like, you've lived through what, 21 Christmases?
Yeah. I've never heard this song before.
I can't believe it. I cannot. I don't know what to do with this knowledge. I have no idea what to do. What other Christmas songs do you not know? Is
I don't
my
know.
question exactly.
Wait, hold on. No, never heard this. But it sounds like every single other commercial Christmas song, so I'm not mad that I was missing out.
You live in the Netherlands. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's probably more Americanized.
But I don't
feel
think
like
that I don't think
What?
that helps the case for Christmas music, in my opinion.
What do you mean?
It sounds like every other Christmas
Oh,
song.
no. Of course it sounds like every other Christmas song, but the point is, It does exist, and it is the one I
Yes.
think of when I think of Christmas songs. What am
Okay.
I doing? I need to somehow...
I do
What
still think that, like, the actual religious Christmas songs are actually some of the better Christmas songs.
I like the God Rest You Merry Gentlemen one. That's
Oh,
the
that
only
one's
like
pretty good.
religious one that I'm like, hell yes.
And I really like We Three Kings.
I've heard it too, don't worry, thank you, Mike. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Can we... So we can't change the past.
Hi, Mike. Yes, you cannot change the past, but you can use the present.
I wish I could, like, see things. Okay, we're gonna start wreaking havoc. Yes!
What happened there? Oh, I see.
I'm dragging a queen back,
Yeah, I see you.
which brings the whole present back, which I is
Yeah.
interesting.
The present is like the furthest back timeline, I believe.
Oh, wild.
No, this is not still Christmas music in the background, Flora. I don't want to get my entire VOD muted by Michael Bublé.
Oh my god. Oh, is that who sang? I'm thinking of the one.
No, I didn't look up the Michael Bublé one. It was
Mm.
by some other old white man. It was
But
by
yeah, no.
Perry Como.
I have no idea who that is.
Probably somebody else who made their entire career off of making Christmas music.
I really... I want to wreak more havoc. I want to make more timelines.
I just want to put you in check.
I wanna escape from the check as best as to my ability as I can. No. Oh, that doesn't work. I mean,
Yeah, me too, Lila. That's exactly how I feel about it.
do I put myself on a fucking timer and say I can get you before you get me in the future?
Bet.
No. No, I'm not taking that. There's
This.
no way.
Absolute cowardice.
Of course. I will own up to my cowardice. I'm not good. How do I... Oh, wait. Because I can bring this one here. Right?
What? Oh, there's more timelines now. What happened here? Wait, what?
I'm just moving a rook across. Sometimes.
I'm trying to... Oh, I see. You went from this bottom one here. Okay. I get it now.
Okay, so now I guess I just need to keep going. No. Oh. Well, that makes everything unhappy.
Oh, yeah. Do that move.
No.
I like that one.
No.
Yeah, imagine a full board. Good God.
Right? I have no idea how you would do this with a full board. Interesting. That does that.
You want to know something even crazier? We're only 8 moves deep.
I love this game already, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so that... Okay. Hold on.
Are you just going for max timeline creation right now?
No, I'm trying to be at least somewhat strategic about it, but it's not going great. I will admit. Interesting.
Like, every timeline is only 8 turns long.
No, I won't do that.
I feel like I can't even analyze any single board.
No, it's devolved too much, and I'm like a maximum chaos at this point. We'll put... No, we won't do that.
Yeah, do that one. Do that one.
No. No.
Do it. Do it.
Oh my god. Okay, is that all of the boards that I can make moves on?
Oh, I'm gonna advance the board up to that spot. It's gonna get the present there sometime.
I haven't done anything here yet. Can I move? No, I cannot, because you have not moved yet. What happens if I didn't even realize I could bring this all the way down. What happens here? Interesting.
Another timeline on the present.
On the present.
So that was caused by this bishop moving back to there. I see. Sicko mode.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Okay. It is all your turn everywhere.
Okay, so it is...
Oh shit, I didn't do that one. Oh, it's fine.
It's okay, it's okay. Wait, which one? This one in the middle?
Yeah.
You didn't want to do that one, because basically every move you did put you in check.
That's right! Okay, cool. So that was tactical. That was not
tactics.
me forgetting.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
1000%. Okay, just take a queen. Thank you. Take a queen on that one. Okay, and it's also my turn on all of these other ones.
Yes.
So what can we do here to, as Qutie says, wreak some havoc?
Soon entropy will come and consume us all, and life and matter will end as we know it.
Yep.
It's true, Mike.
Accurate. Okay, that doesn't help me. Let's see. What can I do with this bishop? Oh, I can move it over there. I don't know how helpful that is. What can I do with this, though? Ooh, that's a spicy meatball right there. Hello, nurse.
What are you doing? What is this? Why are you doing this?
As they say, to wreak some havoc.
That's fair.
I have a feeling that we, like, grossly misunderstood how to win this game.
I think I kind of know how to win this game. I just don't know how to do the moves to get me to win the game.
Yeah.
I think I understand conceptually how the game is won. I don't know how to set it up so that I can win. That's not just, traditional chess.
Yeah.
Is this... I don't know what that is. This is 5D chess. Abstracted 2020 Simulator also works, though, Flora.
RJD2.
Music. I don't know what.
I don't know what RJD is.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
It's almost like RTJ, which is Run the Jewels. That's a good group.
Oh, the music! The music! Hold on. I got there. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
What is RDJ?
It's a band.
Red
Redemption. You were right, Mike. I honestly had no idea. This is a playlist I've made a while back, and I don't even know what's on it anymore.
Okay, so playing on this timeline is useless besides going to another timeline, it seems like. Yeah. Besides bolstering my forces somewhere else. Ooh, big plays. Yoink, give me that queen.
Okay. Right, banana. Boy. Boy, I have no idea what's happening.
Me too. Let's see. Ooh, how about that? And then you can
I think I'm okay with that.
patch one of these.
Oh, not that one though.
Wait, no, that's not what I want to do. I want to do this. And then what else can I do here?
Ah, shit.
What other havoc can I wreak?
Ah, shit. I see what you're doing in one of these. The other ones, maybe I have no idea what's going on, but at least one of them, I'm like, I'm on to you.
Joke's on her. I'm just trying to advance the present until she's in severe check.
No, it's up there. I'm already on the timer. I don't know how to go back and fix it.
You know what? You know what? Let's wreak some havoc.
What? Oh my god. You did this to me. Okay. Instead
Banana,
of winning?
Here's the thing. I don't know how we're going to win this game. So if I can't win this game, at least make it more complicated for her to think, so that maybe I have a chance of winning the game.
Okay, I wanted to try and take... Okay, I can't do that, but I can take this one. Okay.
Yeah, it is just whose brain is gonna go poof first. Because I have no way to keep track of, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 boards at the same time, as well as all of the past iterations.
Okay. No, maybe I can do my best to not advance the present. Huh. Can I do that?
I think you have to advance the present.
No, but out of how many? Well, I guess it doesn't matter then, because there's only 2 boards in the present.
Yeah.
That I have to do.
But I mean, That's one move away from the really messy board. You're a little disappointed in me, Helmet. What? Why are you disappointed in me, Flora? I'm upset. Flora's disappointed in me.
What happened?
I don't know.
Oops, no.
I'm the guy who can solve a Rubik's Cube in 10 seconds? That's not even close to being true. That's literally shaving off, like... What is it? Like...
What's your record?
My record is like 20 seconds, but that was like many years ago when I actually practiced.
That's fair.
Or like 19 seconds or something. But that's very different than this, Flora.
We're gonna... If we did this, that
Oh, it's
just
another
creates
time.
another timeline. That doesn't...
Wait, no, it didn't. No, it didn't.
Well, no, it advances that. It doesn't advance the present, though.
It will. It will when you submit your turn.
Oh. Well, then let's
I
not
think.
advance it that far. Anyway. Oh, this is...
Oh, beans.
That solidifies my
Yes.
defeat.
Well,
Before...
yes, you can't do that move because then I will just take your king in that
Yeah.
timeline.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Am I good at regular chess? A little.
You're better at regular chess than me. That would.
I mean, we played one game where we both scuffed it up very badly. I got lucky to win that game. You had me, and then it was scuffed.
Yeah, I goofed it. I goofed it pretty bad. How do I? Okay, apparently that just can't move anywhere, so it's fine. I'm just gonna do that then. There's nothing I don't think I can do here. Because, yeah, I can't not do that.
This game's crazy.
I don't think there's anything I can do. I think you just get me in 2 turns. Unless I get you in the next turn, which I don't think I can.
Well,
I
there
think
might
you
be a way
win.
that you can capture that knight
I
with
can't
another
find
board.
one. That's the issue, is I can't find one. Wait. No, see, I can't even do that one. How do I... Because if I can get it before you move it, right? Hold on.
This is a mess.
It really is. No, because those don't move. Oh, that's already there. Hold on. Oh, that didn't matter, though.
You call it a horse in Dutch? I didn't know that. I mean, it makes sense.
That's weird. I had no idea.
It is literally a horse.
That's true, it is a horse. It's not really like, you know.
You call the rook a tower?
Tower? That also
Also
makes
true.
more sense.
Banana, that's a bad pun and you should feel ashamed.
Okay, so.
Me too, KDK, honestly. What would you like to be called? Katie, KDK, Kate? Which is the best? Lila's not even
Not
trying.
even trying.
Unfortunately for us, we have to be trying.
No, I'll do that. And then...
I understand it, but I don't understand the strategy.
How? Okay, so we can only move so many dimensions away, right?
No. Well,
No?
yes, you can move 5 dimensions. 5 is the bound because the board is 5 by 5.
That makes sense.
All right, we'll stick with KDK. I like it. Or at least I'll try to stick with that until I see you in other streams and other people calling you things. Literally means walker. Interesting. Yeah, that's a little bit trapped right there.
I'm trying to figure out...
Those queens are kind of trapped because of that
Yeah.
king.
Because I think that's the only thing I can do. Because this one is too far away.
Ah ha ha! Maybe
happens
there's
here?
some... Oh my... Another timeline.
But that doesn't stop me from failing in the one that's going to happen in a turn.
Why is it? I
I don't think I have anything else. Because, yeah, if I do that, then that happens.
Yep.
And I can't... Well...
Little did she know
can I
that I would
steal?
that I would get her on the board with more than one queen.
Oh my god. It's just... There's no way... I have nothing... I have no pieces close enough to fuck around with.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
will
know
continue
you're not
on.
actually disappointed, Flora. Don't worry. I was putting on an act just as much as you were.
Does this bring the present back? No, it keeps it to the same place.
Oh, lordy.
I'm trying here. I'm trying everything I can.
Yeah, I can literally see you trying like every single piece on every single board to see if there's something to save you.
There's nothing. There's literally nothing. I think I'm done. I think this is it. I think this is the end of this. I'll accept defeat at this point. There's everything I've looked at tells me I can't do this.
All right, my turn to advance the present to the bad place.
To the bad place.
For Qutie.
Oh my god. Alright, just fuck me up. Oh.
Ooh, get him. Wait, what? Hold up a minute. Kablow!
Oh my god. What is this doing?
Got him. No, I don't want to do that at all. It's just using my pawn to capture a pawn on another board.
That's true. Yeah, it's really hard to do that.
I just wanted to feel something.
Oh my god. Relatable though.
I just wanted to feel alive. Yoink. That's not my move. That's not my move. This is my move. Yoink.
Yes, here it happens. This is where it all falls apart for me.
Kablow.
Boy, really rubbing it in there, huh?
Oh, this king is almost dead. Get this pawn out of here. And kablamo.
Yep, there it is. Where I'm fucked. Okay, well, first things first. Can we do that? We can do that. So we can do that. But here's the problem.
Oh, easy. That was a freebie.
God, okay. Does it even matter which one I do? I don't think it does. What am I supposed to do here? It's acting as though I can do something about it, right? Because
it's technically not checkmate right now, but I think it's basically checkmate.
Well, no, but it won't let me submit a move. Even like
it won't let you submit it?
Well, no, like it won't let me submit moves if I do something like this.
Oh, really? Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't let you. So that means that there is something that you could do.
Exactly. So what is it?
I think I see what you can do.
Because it can't be more than...
Yeah, I think I see it.
That does that. We've established that happens.
Surrender!
And that happens if I do that.
Surrender the king.
I did it!
There you go. Yeah.
I did it!
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, you got it.
I realized I was like, oh, the king is the problem in that one, so if I can take it in the other one. Okay, we're back in, kind of, not really, but we'll see. Okay, let's start advancing. Okay, we don't need to be that zoomed in.
I actually just really like looking at the full zoomed out board.
It's really satisfying.
Yeah.
Okay, I like this board. I think I'm happy with that one. Where am I at on this one?
No happiness allowed.
So that would move that one there.
What happened? Oh, I see.
Okay, and then this is your turn. This is my turn next turn, so let me do something here if I can. Okay.
That was worth it.
Oh, no, I won't do that.
I would say a queen for a knight was worth it on that board.
I mean, I feel like it's all a jumble at this point. What if I took it way back? What happens
Take
if I
it
do
back now,
this?
y'all.
Hold on. What happens if I do this?
Oh no.
Well, it doesn't bring the present back, though.
Maybe. It might bring the present back when you submit.
Oh, you think?
Maybe, I don't know. Honestly, can't tell anymore.
I'm tempted to try it.
I have mush brain.
Okay, here.
There we go. That's how we should look at the game forever, right? History parallel view. Okay, what is going on here? Oh no, you time traveled forward to take my queen. How dare you? You scoundrel. You rapscallion.
Can I not? Oh, I can only put it here. Wait. No.
Oh, you scoundrel.
No, but I can't do that. I can't move that at all.
Exactly why I did that move, actually.
Yeah, you
Don't you
goofed
me.
But you goofed me a little. Oh shit, what did I just do with that one?
God.
I don't even know what I did there. Fuck.
I don't know what you did either.
I know you
Did you
did.
accidentally undo too far?
Yes.
Oh.
That's exactly what I did.
Well, that's no good.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we'll just advance that one regularly, I guess. Oh, no. Fuck that. I'm not doing that again. No, I can't use those, though. Yeah, I guess I'll just do that there.
I feel like maybe doing some of the puzzles would have been smart before coming
Nah.
into this.
Nah, just jump straight in. It's fine.
I did one of them, but that is only one, and it didn't help very much, obviously.
Why not? No.
Oh no.
That's
oh,
why
no,
not.
I can't see what's happening.
No, don't worry about it. We're not doing it. Okay, I think I'm done.
Okay.
I think I'm done. I don't think I have anything else Cannon
This game has
shit.
expanded so far.
Ooh, that does add something to the present, though. Oh, I kind of like that, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that one, actually. Okay, it's your turn. Sorry.
Okay, let's tackle this from top to bottom.
Big brain or dead brain? Yeah, really.
What are you being sorry for? You just gave me another opportunity to
Still
do that
lurking, but I wanna
exact
say hi
same
to Flora and
move.
drop a multi-Twitch link in case anyone really wants to be meta. Oh my god. Alright, bye. Bye, Tifa.
Get this queen out of here.
Which one?
You know what?
Oh wait, you're doing top to bottom, so I go bottom
Yeah.
to top.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Get this queen out of here. And
That's fair.
what am I doing on these boards? You know what? This board. Let me do the exact same move. This board I don't really like anything on.
That's probably a easier on the eyes way to do it, Flora.
That makes sense. I support that decision. You know what? Goodbye, queen.
Oh my god, my flux just turned on. Hold on, guys. I didn't realize my flux was still on. There we go. Okay.
Board is like so pointless.
Yeah, which one? There's a couple in there that are like,
yeah.
I'm trying to get the pieces off of it just so I don't have to worry about it.
Ooh, hello. That was actually not a bad play. Uh-oh. That's no good. We'll just take that. And I'll go for that. And what else do I have to do here?
Something in the present.
Yeah. I actually have 2 boards in the present? Yeah.
Yeah.
I really liked this point where we were a few minutes ago, where there were 2 kings on your board. So let's bring that one back. Except
Oh
add one of my queens to it.
Oh no. Oh no. I'm doomed.
Yes, sir! Oh, good times. And you know what? Protect. There you go. Enjoy. Oh, I missed one board. That's
1, 2, 3, 4.
my bad.
5 checks. Okay.
What? Oh yeah, it is 5 checks. How about that? It's okay. Most of them are like trivial to get out of, I think.
Okay.
Well, you can't do that one.
Yeah. There's a way. I'm assuming I have to do that one there. I guess I can just do that one there. And then this one.
Yeah, most of the checks are from me taking a queen with a bishop. I wonder how active is this games category on Twitch? Are we the only 2 streams? We totally are.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Okay. No, we can't do that.
That's okay.
So I guess we just have to be boring about those 2.
Yeah, I think so.
I think I just have to be boring. Fine, I'll just do that, I guess. 'Cause I don't know what to do elsewise, I guess. Okay.
Ho ho ho.
Wait!
Yeah, 4 followers away from Jump King.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I
that's
am.
exciting.
4 away from 150. Which means 54 away from A Link to the Past.
Okay. Okay, let's take care of this one now.
Take care of what now?
This bishop over here.
You can leave it.
No.
That's fine.
No, I don't
I'm okay
like
with it. I'm okay with it.
And I can't do that because, yeah, I have to do something about it. And I don't know
Uh-oh.
what timeline.
Uh-oh. Looks like you're in a bit of a pickle.
You know, I am. I just am. Okay, but I gotta do something. What does that do? There's no king over there. I don't care.
Right?
What's the point?
I've never heard that story, Flora, but also I believe it, but also I don't believe it. I simultaneously live in all 3 of those worlds. Because, you know, we are playing in 5D. This board is looking not very hot for this
I
king.
know, right? I'm like, if I can get you in this one, we're doing good, but I can't.
You think you're gonna get me?
No, I don't think I'm going to get you. I really don't. I think you're gonna get me next turn anyway.
I am not sure about that one.
I mean, I
Oh,
believe
this
in you.
board. Can this king move somewhere?
Oh! Did you know what those little thingies do when you click on them around the boxes?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I mean, I don't find that it helps that much. Personally. I just like zoom out and see all the possible squares.
I think I'm okay with that.
You better be okay with it.
No, I'm not. I'm so not. I see that now.
Oh no. The
I saw it.
indecision.
I saw it. Okay, hold on. Let's take care of this one.
And here we observe the cutie pie in her natural habitat, playing chess against an internet stranger.
You say.
She is faced with constant indecision.
Okay, you don't have to call me out, though.
As she moves her piece and then takes it back time and time again. This documentary narrated by David Attenborough.
You know what? I'm tired of your sass. I know, it's the new mic.
It's not just the new mic.
The new mic is beautiful, though. I'm telling you.
It's enabling me to do the things I would have done before.
That's fair.
Given the chance. Banana, I did improv for 4 years in college. Like, this is just who I am now.
Okay. So now I gotta still deal with this over here. Nope. Well,
Uh-oh.
well, no. I don't get that. Okay, it's fine.
Get it. You may not. But play, you must.
I guess I'll just do that. Oh, beans.
Where's Lila? Is she triggered? Triggered by beans.
Okay, that should work. Okay, so what else hasn't been moved? This hasn't been moved.
Imagine playing this game with a chess timer.
I can't. There's no way. There's literally no way. I could not
Because
keep track
this-
of all of this.
This game has been going on for like an hour and a half.
I know. I am aware. I have to pee. I don't know what I'm doing.
And we're only 11 turns into the game. It's been an hour and a half.
Oh my god. Slowly exploding.
My brain is rapidly exploding.
Mhm. I think mine's just like internally combusting, you know? Just starting to fizzle from the inside out. Cook itself, as you will. Fine, I'll humor it. Well, can I?
Humor me.
I can. Ooh, 1 second.
Uh-oh.
Thank you. I have a cookie.
Wow.
I've
Must
had a
be
cookie.
nice.
I've had a cookie delivered. A hot, fresh cookie.
Oh my goodness. Send me one. Abe. Abe.
Oh my god.
Send cookie.
Okay, I'm not gonna mess with that one yet. Oh wait, no, I should because it's in the present. Or it's like right next to the present. Oh, can I do this? No.
No. That board is in check right now. The present just isn't there yet.
I know, and I don't know what to do about it.
So you have to get out of check somehow on that board.
I know. What if I use... Oh, I can just do that. Which I'm okay with. Okay. And then we'll do that. As we had done before.
Oh my god, there's another timeline.
Oh, that makes everything unhappy.
Oh yes! Make things unhappy!
Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna... I don't want to leave it. I can't do anything to that yet. Okay. We're done. We're done. We're done.
Oh my god, it's my turn.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's my turn again.
It's only because you're winning.
What a world. Okay, let's see if we can't mess something up. See, I think the real issues here is that it's really hard to find a spot to put the previous, like the past kings in check. Because they haven't moved.
Yeah.
For the most part. What if I did this? Oh, I can't check. I can't check what moves it has. Dang it. Oh no. Oh, this is so hard.
It's gotten too complicated.
Yeah. The amount of beans is too damn high. Get this card. Oh, this might be a clincher. That move might be a clincher right there.
You already have that on me, like 2 boards, or like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boards up, or down for your way.
2.
Where you put that queen there.
Yeah, no, but because of other things also.
Oh, no, but the point I was making is that the other board is sooner in the future.
I mean, I think they're the same, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. What? This board that I'm highlighting?
No.
Wait, what?
Oh, wait. Oh, it flips. Oh, hold on. Let me just flip the whole thing. Oh, that did nothing to make more sense. It didn't.
Wait, okay, just show on your screen what board
Okay,
you're talking about.
So, you did this here. Yes?
I did, maybe?
This is the
Hold
one
on,
you
let me
just
turn
did?
let me turn off the captions on your stream so I can see.
Oh, hold on, wait. No. I was looking at the wrong
No.
one. Never mind.
No.
It's
I did
fine.
not do that.
Never mind. Okay, the point is, this is a shit show.
Oh, yes. Absolutely. 100%.
I think you have this, though.
Bam. Oh, wait a second.
I was about to say.
What if I... Oh, escape. Escape from the power piece board.
Oh my god.
No, they're just gonna come and get me then.
Yeah, we can just jump back and forth across like train tracks.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this move has been a staple so far.
Oh my
Hasn't
god.
gone wrong yet. This is a free queen for me, as far as I can tell. So I'll do that one. This is a knight and a bishop for a rook and a queen. So I'll do that for sure. I like that trade. I need a way to kill your king in the past somehow.
Yeah.
Although I do think that this move actually does that pretty well. So I'm not sure. Oh no, your king can still escape that crap. But then it makes it easier for me to hunt it down because it's in the past. Maybe. We need to abscond from this board for sure.
What?
If my king's on that board, I'm screwed. You have a bishop and a rook on that board, and I have nothing. So I'm just abandoning ship. I'm abandoning ship on that board.
That's fair. I mean, I would do the same.
Where else do I have moves to do? I have 2 up here. I don't like either of the moves here, really, or any of the moves. We'll do that. And this board... What? Which one?
The one that looks like a transparent button. When you push it, it does the like drum roll thingy.
Oh, it makes it so it does the animation of going back in time.
Oh.
I think. Okay. It'll probably do it next time for you anyway, because that's just how it goes. What do I do here? Maybe just freaking take that pawn. Do I have any other boards to make moves on? Yes. This one. All right.
Oh,
Oh, there's
no.
one.
I lost!
Oh, I won. Yes, I was right that move won me the game.
Yeah, no, I knew it was going to.
Oh, yes.
Oh my god, sweet release!
We've done it.
Oh my god. Okay, let me
Okay,
take...
so wait. I wanna look at how it happened though.
Okay.
Like why it's checkmate.
Well,
Which
it's 'cause-
one? Which board is the one that you're in checkmate in? That's my question.
It's the one with the oh shit. Oh,
There's
I'm in
5
a
with
lot
exclamation
of them.
points.
No, I think it's the one here. That's where it's just your queen against my my king, and then your bishop is guarding your queen, so I can't take it and I can't.
Let's see.
I think that's this one.
Wait, which one? That one? That's the same one I'm looking at, and I don't think so. Because your king can time travel. That one, the king can time travel somewhere and get out, right?
Well, it won't even let me like.
Oh no! Because then this queen would still be putting other kings in check. Yeah. So the queen being in that position, basically, I think that queen being in that position against your king, which didn't move the entire game
Yeah. I
in
can't
most
do that.
boards, put you in checkmate. Because even if you move this king, it's still putting a past king in check.
Yes. Yes, it
Yeah. There we go.
is. Yeah. Woo!
You want to
We
do
did it.
another?
I do, but can I go to the bathroom first?
Yes, go for it.
Okay, I'll be right
Finish
back.
game. Oh,
Oh,
my
finish
lord.
the game? Okay, I finished the game. Alright, give me 2 seconds.
I wonder what all these variants are. We did it. You know what? While she's taking a break, I'm also gonna do it. I'll see you in a couple seconds. All right, everyone, I'm back. How are y'all doing? This game goes crazy. You know, while we're waiting for Qutie, I'm gonna try doing some puzzles. I did the first one, this Rook Tactics Mate in 1. I thought this was really cool. So the solution here is to go to that square. Right? Because this rook is putting this king in check, since here, if we click on, oh wait, no. So rooks can move in one dimension any amount of squares. So this rook can go backwards in time to this square. And since the king can't capture this rook, this one is screwed. And then it would like delete this king from existence, basically. You're back, okay. I was just gonna do some puzzles while you were gone.
Yeah, I had to refill my water, and I
Yeah, I
grabbed some
refilled my water
Chex
also.
Mix.
Chex Mix, oh, I'm jealous.
Chex Mix.
Chex Mix might just be the best gas station snack.
I wholly agree with you. That or the sour gummy worms.
Sour
Those-
candies are a soft spot for me.
I love sour candy.
Sour candy is so good.
So, are we doing puzzles, or are we gonna do another like?
Let's try
match?
doing some puzzles.
Okay.
I did the first one already, so I want to see how you do with it.
Okay, so
It's Mate in 1. I haven't done the second puzzle, so
but that wouldn't do it in one, would it?
no.
I have to
'Cause-
do it in one.
Yes. Because if you do that, then the king just moves to the side.
Yeah. So I have to time travel at some point, but like, right? No. Okay.
Am I winning? I did win the one game that we played in the 2
In the
hours,
2
that we've
hours?
been live.
I know, right? I really don't get this one. I really don't. Because, okay, so like this, right? I have to put him in check in this timeline. Oh.
Yes, it was a
No,
it was a
it's not
2
that.
hour it was like an hour 45 minute game of 5D chess. And we played a 5x5 board.
Oh, but it's one turn, right?
Yes.
So they have to go now, too. Right?
Well, the thing is that they shouldn't be able to move. Go open the multi-stream tank. Here, let me do a exclamation multi, or just check out Qtie's stream. She's doing a puzzle right now. We were both gonna do the puzzles kind of in conjunction right now.
Yeah. It's just, apparently, this one, I don't... Because then they'll just take it. Undo.
So this is the thing I kept saying during the game, is that you have to attack a king in the past.
Yeah, but if I do that, it's because they can move out. Right? I have to go back to...
No. Your move in the present should be attacking a king in the past.
But, like, it already is lined up to attack the king in the past, right?
No. So, like, basically, if you moved the rook a second time, then you would be taking a king in the past. The first move does not the move does not involve time traveling.
I'm still not seeing it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
It's hard. The
'Cause,
puzzles are
like,
really freaking hard.
I can't put it like there. You're saying I don't have to time travel on this one? It's just a regular
Correct.
chess move?
Correct.
It just attacks a king in the past.
Correct. So think about how the rook time travels.
It only goes on one dimension? There
Correct.
it is.
Yes. Because that's attacking the king at the start.
Because it's capturing him.
Yes.
This-
And because the only way to get out of a check across time is to capture the piece that's putting the past king in check. Does that make any
Cool.
sense?
It makes like half sense, if I'm honest.
All right.
All right.
So I have not done Rook Tactics 2, so
All right. Let's see who can do it first.
yeah, we'll figure it out. So this is my naive move, but then the king just moves
Yeah, exactly.
to a different timeline, and it becomes way harder to do.
Oh no.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
So if I do that, he'll just move. Okay.
Huh.
I got it.
You got it? Oh no. Hold up. Let me try and do this. Oh, am I stupid? Yeah, I did it too. Yeah. That was a lot easier than I thought.
Yeah. I'm glad that at least it took us more than 3 seconds, though, you know?
Yeah. This is another mate in one rook tactics. Oh boy, this is a complicated one.
Oh, no.
So it's mate in one, which means... What happens if I do that? That doesn't do any threatening.
Oh, I did it.
You did it?
I did it.
Man, you're doing so well at this.
No, I think I'm just getting lucky.
Oh, I got it too. Yeah, because this is attacking the timeline above it.
Exactly.
Cool. Mate in two.
Okay, last rook tactics.
Oh, Lord. Okay, so black is to play here. There's only two options, right?
Oh, but that won't do it. Yeah. Okay.
No, not like that.
Okay, so we'll do that. Oh, wait.
Oh, I did not do it. No.
I really don't. Because he'll go. I did it.
No, what? You're so
I did
good at
it.
these. You crazy.
I think I'm just happening them by chance because I'm like, I get it now that I've done it. But I don't know,
Hold
like
on,
'cause-
I'm gonna try and figure this out a bit more.
Yeah, okay.
Huh. Okay, reset. Wait, no, undo that. I think we want both kings on one board here. No, that's the wrong one. If both kings go to one board, it's probably easier to get them. If we do that, it's protected by this rook. And then put that king. What? No. So if I put this here, that rook is protected by the rook below it. What if I just submit that? Oh. If I moved this rook, it was bad.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing wrong. If I did that move, it allowed this king to escape by creating another timeline. Okay. Knight tactics.
Night tactics. Alrighty. This is a maiden one,
Excuse me?
right?
Huh? Okay. That's a stalemate. Not what?
Okay.
Why is that puzzle complete?
How is that complete?
Huh?
That's not in. It's not mated.
I am confusion.
There's no way. This
What?
makes no sense.
Oh, no, it is. It totally is.
Because it would have to
It
move.
goes backwards one dimension and up 2 squares, and it's in
Yeah.
check. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see. Oh, that's tricky.
Wait, no, but if it went back in a timeline and moved towards the knight, wouldn't it just not be in...
Because the king can't move anywhere in the present
Oh.
without the previous
yeah.
king still being in check.
So yeah, if he tried to time travel, it would be in another dimension. The knight would take it.
Well, the king in the present can't time travel because the only can it? No. It doesn't have a board to time travel to
Yeah.
because it needs to go two boards back, right?
And so
the only moves it has are to move down one or down and left, right?
yeah.
But the king on the previous board would still be in check by the knight. Because the knight would go up 2 and back 1 board.
Okay, I think I see it now. I think I see it. Okay. Okay, so what are the knight tactics too?
It's a good question. It's also mate in 1.
So it's got to be that one. No. But don't you have to mate it in the past too?
This game is ridiculous. So I'm trying to understand this board now. Like, why is this correct?
Yeah.
So, if black does a move, right? Then, so the moves that black can do are what? Like, it can do any of these moves here. Or what happens if it goes back in time? Why doesn't
Right?
that get it out? Oh, yeah, it's the same reason. It's the same reason. It can't take the knight without putting a
Itself in
past
check.
black king in check.
Oh, should I click finish? Okay, but I think I see what you're talking about. Ooh, I spilled my water.
Uh-oh.
It's fine. It's on a gamepad, so it'll dry. Okay.
A gamepad?
Or not a gamepad, like a playing mat.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
She's a gamer, everyone.
Oh yeah, don't you know it?
So, I don't know if you're still on it, or no, you're moving on.
Yeah,
to
I'm
the
on to
next one.
3.
Okay, yeah, I understand this one kinda, but like the difference between this one and the previous one is that the knight moves two boards back in time and only 1 square, instead of moving 2 squares and 1 board back in time. Still mate in 1, huh?
Okay.
Yep, got it.
Oh, is it just that? No. No, it's not. So what is it? I'm glad you got it, because I may need your help.
I got it first try. Didn't even need to guess.
Why? Why is it that? Because it's on the plane with the first one.
It's on the plane with the
Or, like-
first one.
Okay, no. So the knight puts the black king in the timeline above it in check.
Yes, and also the
And-
one behind it.
What do you mean by the one behind it?
Like 2 boards back.
Yes.
That's because that's like moving 1 turn back
Turn.
in time.
Yes. So it does the
So
knight
it
shape.
got both of the kings. And the top king can't move because it can't like time travel back. Right? Wait, no, No, because the only way to stop this check is to take that knight. Right? That's the only way to alter the past. Or like
God,
make it so
this is-
that knight isn't threatening the past.
But then couldn't the king time travel to the other timeline?
No. Which king? Which king?
This
We need a
one.
notation for this. Do you see that there's like little numbers and letters places?
Oh my god, there are. Okay.
So the king in T2 plus 1L, is that? Is that the one that you're talking about?
What do you mean by
If you
T2?
zoom in, go to... So, below, it's turn 2, right?
Oh, yeah. I see. Okay, yeah,
And on
T2.
the right, there's like the timeline numbers.
Yes.
Vertically.
So yeah, T2, and then the
+1. Like
let's see
one
what-
down.
Yes, +1. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
that.
that king, is that the one you're talking about?
Yes. Why can't he time travel to get out of check?
Because that king isn't the one that's in check.
But so it's the past. Yeah, the past one's in check.
Yeah. But you
Because-
can't make moves on past boards.
Yes. Okay. I think I get it more, at least.
So the knight on T2 +1 is putting the king in T1 +1, as well as T2 +0 in check.
Yes.
Because both of those require moving one dimension. Or so the one in T2 +0, that king, requires moving one timeline up and 2 spaces. Versus the one in T1 requires moving one turn back and 2 spaces.
Yes.
Which are knight moves.
Yes. And so
Okay.
because yes. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there, boy.
We're figuring it out
The rules
bit by bit.
Okay, Knight Tactics 4.
Yeah.
Mate in 1. So it wouldn't be that. But then that also does that.
That's nothing.
So it's gotta be this one. I did it!
Nice. I haven't done it yet. But yeah, now I've got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so why? Oh yeah, I see why that one works.
Yeah. I also see why that one works. So I'm really happy with myself. Okay. 5.
Oh boy.
Oh, you just put it here? No. Yes?
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, because it does the one in, fucking, which one's this one? T2, 0?
T20. Yes. Yeah.
Cool,
Cool.
okay. Yeah.
This is
I'm
making
getting
more. Oh,
there.
mate in 3. I'm terrified.
It'll be fine, it'll be fine. Oh, wait. No, I just got fucked.
Oh lord.
Well, because it's got to be that first, right? So I can just chase him around all day.
Got it.
That's
I
not
got
gonna
it.
happen.
I got it.
I have no idea how I'm supposed to do this. Okay, so the first move is to put him in check. Traditionally, yes. Okay,
yes,
and then
yes. That's
you
correct.
you have to time travel to get him. You have to do like the one next to him, right? And that's 2. Right?
This
No.
this one kind of combines a bunch of the lessons from the previous 3 or previous 5 night tactics. I can't read Roman numerals.
Mhm. But that won't do it. Because, yeah, he'll move to that one. So, we have to put him in check in this corner first. So he moves out of the corner. And then you gotta protect the knight. And then you gotta put it back, right? No.
No.
Was I close?
I don't know.
I need to... Oh, is it this? And then this. Yes! I did it! I did it!
Wait, you did it a different way than me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, check my screen.
Yeah. Here, let me zoom this out to see the whole thing.
Yeah, I see what you did. That makes sense also.
God, that's wild. Cool. Okay.
That's
Oh
fun.
no, am I gonna get this last one?
Mate in 1. Okay.
Mate in 1 night tactics. Okay. But it can't be that.
I did almost the same thing, I think.
Yes. Oh, I got a time travel. Oh, I have to do dimension-y thingies. Hold on, because if we put it in this dimension... No.
This one's tricky. I don't know how to do it yet. And I can't see a good line to do it either.
Yeah, I really don't know. Because I can't...
Mate in 1, huh?
Right? Oh. Oh. Oh.
I got it also.
I think we literally got it at the same time because I looked over at the multi-stream and it was like the same animation at the same time.
I think so.
Holy shit. Okay, well you have
funny.
to finish your puzzle.
Yeah, I'm taking a drink of water. Chill out.
No hydration for you. Dihydrate. Where is it? Where is it? Hold on.
Rude. So
Hold on.
rude.
Hold on. Where is it?
So incredibly rude. Ugh.
There.
It's okay, Banana's gonna come save me eventually.
Oh my god.
Oh, Tanks got me.
Okay, bishops. Bishops, bishops.
Bishop Tactics 1. Let's do it.
Yeah, this makes sense.
Easy. That one was
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah, that one made sense. Okay.
Also easy.
Is it just this one?
No, because the king can take it.
Yeah, so it would have to be... No, because then it would just take it again. Oh, but you can put it here. Yeah, and do the pass. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, next one.
This one's also mate in one, huh? No.
Okay. It can't just stay there? Yeah, okay.
Wait, did you get it?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Hey, you just protect.
Just protect. Yeah.
Combination
attacks. Ooh.
Oh boy. 8 and 2, huh?
Okay, cool, I got it.
I just made my first move. But I think I got it all, so yeah. Cool. More hydrates.
Combination attacks. 2. Mate in 1.
Oh lordy. Oh, I think I see it, maybe? How's the king in check in any of these? You're so confused. Yeah, you missed the part where we explained the rules of this game. Basically there's time travel and pieces move differently across dimensions and across times. So, okay, here's an example for you. The knight piece, you know how it normally moves 2 squares in one direction and 1 square in another direction? In this game, you can move 2 squares in one direction and then 1 timeline over, or you can move 1 square in one direction and then 2 timelines over, like that, or like that. And so when you're putting the king in the past in check, it can't get out of check unless you can take the piece that is putting it in check in the present. It is incredibly confusing, so I don't blame you at all.
I, honest to God, don't know how to mate in 1 in this one.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it also. I'm still working on it.
Oh, wait. Okay, so this has to go here. And this has to go here. I did it!
Uh-oh.
Qutie learning them strats.
I have not done it. I got it.
Okay. Because, yeah, you have to put the pawn there, right?
Yeah, so that if the... Like, because this pawn can go and take this king.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We say as if this game makes sense.
Okay, I don't understand... Well, the one thing I don't understand about this is why can't the rook, the black rook, take the king down here and win.
Because you would still be in check.
Why can't the black pawns not take the white? Because this knight here is putting this king in check. So something has to be done about this knight. Because it goes back in time by 1 and then up 2 squares and takes the king. So this pawn can also move up and take this rook, right? But what I'm confused about is why this rook on this turn, this shouldn't. Hey bear, I feel like this shouldn't be checkmate. Did I get a raid? No, I didn't. Okay, I just got a lot more viewers for some reason. Everybody go check out Qtie's stream also. Exclamation point multi. So why can't the rook here time travel? Oh, because the pawn is stopping it from time traveling, or not time traveling, jumping dimension down to the king.
So it can't.
The pawn is blocking it. It's in the way of that.
Fucking way.
Yeah, that's why the pawn has to go there.
I thought it was just because it was keeping.
No. The knight's doing the job of doing the check.
Yeah.
But the pawn is keeping the rook from ending the game. That makes a lot of sense.
I love this game.
Will I be able to apply it in a game? Absolutely not. But it's really cool. Bear, both of our brains are dying. We're learning, but I don't know how well it's actually taking place. Also, Tank said no to checking you out because you're a Bama fan.
It's fair.
So rude.
We did win our football game this weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, that's obviously not it. This is mate in 1?
Yeah, right? I'm like,
That pawn can't travel anywhere.
And it's not just taking that, because that, helps.
Yeah. And none of these positions can put a passed king in check. Right? Yeah. Because the rook can only move backwards in 1 dimension, or it can only move 1 dimension at a time, any number of squares. So it needs, if it wants to put a passed king in check, it needs to be on the square that the king is on, and it can only move to these 2 in the past. What happens if I do that? Puzzle complete. What?
Yeah, no, I did the same thing, and I'm still looking at it like I don't get how this is it. Because how? It doesn't put...
The king isn't in check, but maybe it's like in a no moves possible state.
But it wouldn't... It's not a mate. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know. How is this in mate right now? I don't understand.
I really don't get this one. Because I was literally like, if you bring it back...
Why does this work?
It's not in check now.
I think it is just like there's a no possible moves. It's a no possible move situation.
Maybe. Cause yeah.
I'm like exploring. I'm exploring White's possible moves right now. So what's happening here is basically no matter what, this pawn that's above the king will take the king in the future. Do you see that?
Yes.
Yeah. I think that's why.
Oh.
Because no matter what White does in that situation, it's impossible to get out of that check.
Yeah. So you're on a
I
ticking
see
time
now.
clock.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
If White does anything, then
Yeah.
that pawn just takes. It's actually putting that king in check right now. It's just not obvious because it's so far back on screen.
Wild. This game
Yeah.
continues to surprise me.
I'm losing my mind right now. My brain's dripping out of my ears. Mate in 2.
Yeah.
Hey, Fruit Loop, how's it going?
Can we not just do that? Oh, wait.
That implies I hadn't lost my brain earlier. I had enough brain to beat Qutie in one round of this game.
And that was it. It's all gone now.
And now I think both of our brains are scrambled.
Oh, my brain has always been scrambled.
If you go back and check the VOD, you will see how insane this game got, even with a 5x5 board to start.
I know.
He didn't even play a full-size game.
You really can't with this.
Dang it. Thought maybe. No, that obviously wasn't gonna work. What was I thinking? Oh.
Okay, let's do that. Oh wait, no. You should just be able to know. Oh, okay.
No.
Right?
What's got you down, Fruit Loop?
Well, that's not going to do anything, so I'll just take it.
I think I might understand, maybe? No? What? Oh. Where can this bishop go?
I was about to say, it's got to be the bishop, right?
I think so.
You got to start with that bishop first, and then...
Oh, no, I was thinking of finishing with the bishop.
Oh.
But I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. I mean, I did it. It felt like cheese, though.
Yeah. I still haven't figured out.
This feels like it's avoidable. Is it? No, it's not actually. No, that was the solution. So can bishops only go diagonally through time too? How does that work? So bishops can move any number of squares in exactly 2 dimensions. They have to move in 2 dimensions though. So what that means is if they move 1 square on the board horizontally, they can either also move 1 square vertically like a bishop normally does, or they can move 1 turn back in time, or they can move 1 timeline up or down. So basically what you're used to thinking of is like horizontal and vertical movement only, but just think of each of those as oh, I just bumped my mic.
Oh, damn it. I thought I was close.
Think of those as dimensions and extend the piece's movement to talk about dimensions instead of like horizontal vertical. Rooks have to maintain direction somehow. Rooks can move any amount of squares in only 1 dimension. Because they, in normal chess, they either move just horizontal or just vertical, right? So they're picking 1 dimension and moving along that. So let's see. This rook, or like a rook, if it moves backwards in time, it has to stay in the exact same square. If it's moving in timeline, it has to stay in the exact same square. So bishops instead, so are bishops more valuable then? I don't know. It's hard to say. We have literally played 1 game of this and now are doing the puzzles.
I need help on this one. I really don't know what I'm supposed to do. Is it okay?
Okay.
Is it the bishop or the rook that you duplicate in the timeline?
I didn't duplicate any pieces.
You didn't duplicate any pieces. You just did it. Okay.
They can cross more dimensions in a single turn. Maybe? Again, I'm not an expert. We have played 1 game of this and now we're doing some of the puzzles.
That doesn't work though. Yeah.
Because the first game that we played was such a mess that I thought maybe doing some of the puzzles would help us understand the value and stuff.
No, because then that won't.
It's really hard to say because technically a bishop is less limited in how many spaces it can move to. Maybe, but it's also more limited than a rook because it's harder to get your piece to exactly where you want. Because like if you move one turn backwards in time, you also have to move 1 square or 1 timeline.
Okay, you gotta explain this one to me. I can't see it.
Okay, so the first move, and this is gonna sound crazy, but stick with me here.
Okay.
The first move is to move your bishop adjacent to the king horizontally. Yeah, there. I'm watching on stream.
He takes it.
Yes.
Okay. And then you just line it up. Oh, you just do this, right? No.
No.
Why wouldn't it be? Wait. Okay. But you have to keep the... Because you have to take them in a pass. But how do you check him if you have to move the rook out of where he used to be?
So, I mean, I think, again, think about where the previous kings have been.
Here and here. Here, here, and here.
And where can a rook attack in the past?
In the same spot. There we go.
Yeah.
There
the
we
play-
go.
The play there is to bait the king away from that spot
And then take it.
so that you can capture the past king with the rook.
That's king.
But I think that this might be the genius part of it, is that if you move the bishop there, the king has no other options besides to take it or move away from that corner.
Yes.
Since the rook is covering the file, the column. And then
Well, I think there's still files. It's rows and columns or files, right?
files and ranks. So I think it is file.
Who knows?
Or ranks and files, whatever. So in this situation, the rook in box 6. So this one is taking care of the top 3 squares, while the bishop in box 4 is taking care of the white squares around the king. So in this situation, you move the bishop here so that you can move the rook here, which if it time travels backward takes this king.
So the bishop is actually putting the king in check. Technically,
No.
then. No?
No, it's not.
No, because it's not going across different timelines.
Yeah.
It's just
Like
in the
if the
present.
bishop there moved back in time, it would have to move one square adjacent.
Yeah. Okay.
And so that's not putting the previous kings in check.
Yeah.
So when you do the bishop move, to explain this to Tank, not to you, I think you get it. This king can't move to the rank that the rook is covering, right? It can't move to this square here, and that's what's important, is because you're trying to get this rook to be able to move backwards across time to either this board or this board. And this is the board that we're interested in. Thinking about the time axis wrong? Maybe. And so when you do travel back in time, actually, in order to prevent paradoxes, it creates like a split timeline like this. So this is actually a 2 timeline puzzle here. Yeah. And so the only way to prevent a check in the past is to be able to take the piece that's creating the check in the present. Because you can't make moves on past boards. Combination attacks, huh? And so, see here, the pawn can move forward like this in one dimension, or it can take like this. But also, the alternative is it can move up one timeline, or if one timeline is actually ahead of the present, then you can move it up in time. But I don't think that ever happens, really. You might be able to take on like a diagonal board or something. Take a piece on a diagonal board. Pawns cannot travel backwards. They can only move forwards, as they do in normal chess.
But then that still doesn't. Yeah, that doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Okay, undo move. Or backwards into a different timeline? No. Pawns only move forwards. That's the gist of it. Can they move in 2 dimensions if they take a piece? Yes. I believe so. I believe that if they take a piece, they can move... Yeah, I think so. Let me actually just check the rules. That might make more sense to me.
I should probably reread the rules now that I've played a game of it, you know?
I understood the rules well enough, I guess. Let's see. Pawn can move 1 or 2 squares at a time in the forward direction. In ordinary chess, forward means towards your opponent's back row. Here it also means forward towards your opponent's back timeline. A pawn can attack forward on row column diagonals and forward on turn timeline diagonals. A pawn only attacks on these 2 dimensional pairs, not on all forward diagonals. So yes, it has to travel across a turn and a timeline to capture a piece. And there was actually an example of that in this one? No, not this. Which one was it? Was it 3? This one. Yeah.
I don't know what I'm
So-
supposed to do here.
Here, I'll mute in Discord. Or so that, yeah, I'll mute in Discord so you can focus on the puzzle for now. I muted
Okay.
before I finished my sentence while I explain this to Tank.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. I think my music stopped.
All right, I'm back to working on this puzzle.
I don't get this one. I don't
What?
know. I don't get this one at all.
Yeah, I'm just starting to think about it, honestly. Okay, so something has to be done about this knight, right?
Yes.
Like it's attacking a past king. Hey, Hebby, how's it going?
Oh, I figured it out.
You
I
figured
think.
it out? Oh,
Well, I
no.
think, yeah, I did it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hey, Heavy.
Thank you for the taxes. We're playing some 5D chess here. Qutie and I are both here. Let me drop the multi-stream. Go check out both perspectives. We're the only ones in the category.
It's true. Well, I didn't check it myself, but I believe it. Because, oh boy.
You're on mobile? Oh yeah,
Oh.
it probably won't work then. This game's very complicated.
Boy, is it.
I need to put the knight in danger? No, so somehow I have to take this knight.
Yeah.
Because this knight is threatening this king here. Right? If I move this knight is threatening this king. So somehow that knight has to die. What do you mean, where is everyone? Oh, hey, Salty.
Oh, hey, Salty.
I'm sad you missed the start. Yeah, this game has gotten out of hand. Okay, we're gonna undo to the start. I think... Oh, your local friends, gotcha. So I think what we actually have to do here is send the knight back to create a new timeline. And then from this timeline, it's protecting something. Somehow. Some way. Oh my goodness.
I believe in you.
And then... What? No, that's still the same. How do you get this? Do past checks take priority over future checks? A past check is like almost impossible to deal with. A future check isn't check until this present line catches up. We experienced that several times in our game, actually. Are we playing against each other? We did play a round against each other, but then we decided to do some of the puzzles, the chess puzzles in the game, because
we learned nothing from what we
yeah,
did.
we learned nothing from actually playing the game. Okay, let's see. So from here, I feel like this is where I want to get a capture there. But I don't really know how to prevent this freaking knight from taking my shit. Oh, I just need to submit turn. Because this isn't check until the present catches up with it. That makes some sense. Then here, we can send this to take the knight and put the past king in check. Yeah, there we go.
Yay.
I got it. I got it. I got it. You don't even know what's happening and your brain hurts already? Should I go over the rules of the game again? I could do it. Back rank basics, mate in 1. Okay. Yeah, the king can't move anywhere there. That's just a standard chess move. You're liking this? It's very interesting.
It's fascinating, to say the least.
And so the queen's a single turn takes ages. Yes. So towards the end of the game, a single turn for either of these or for either of us took like 10 minutes each.
Yeah, no, it took quite a while.
That's why the one game we played took 2 hours.
Mm-hmm. And how many turns was it? Like 12?
Yeah, it was like 12 like lateral turns, and then we ended up with I don't know how many timelines. I didn't count that one. Yeah, no worries, Hebby. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for saying hi. All right, I'm getting these back rank basics like no problem.
Yeah, I started doing those.
Which one are you on?
I'm on 4 now.
Oh, okay. I just started 4.
I'm
So-
actually quite stuck on 4 now, so it's fine.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't think that was the move.
Okay, the first move has to be this, right?
I think so. Like, just putting the king in check. I think it has to be.
Well, it's either that or it's you go back in time.
Yeah.
So it's got to be one or the other, but then what do you do if... Oh, can you?
Very blah and the week is already stressful. Oh no. I'm sorry, Hebby. That always sucks to hear.
Okay, I got it.
That's not gonna work. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I looked briefly at your screen and it looked very complicated.
I did it in a much more complicated way than you need to.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, because I actually won on 2 different boards. And I think I only needed to do it on 1.
Okay. First move, put him in check. Second move, I think, is time travel back. Now, third move, that's the real ringer. Is it maybe bring this rook up one? Create a third timeline? Oh my lord. Oh, submit.
Oh, Heavy, I'm
Submit
already sorry
moves.
to hear that.
Oh no.
You said more. Does that mean this is like a reoccurring problem?
Wait. Oh, I failed. Uh-oh. Back rank of basics? This is not a basics. I do think that this is still the correct play. Which means from here, we either have to get checkmate in 1 on this first timeline, or create more stuff. New timelines are created whenever a piece is duplicated. New timelines are created anytime a piece goes back into the past to avoid paradoxes.
Yeah.
Because you can't change the past. Like, if this is not, I guess, like, basically, yeah, whenever a piece is duplicated. I'm not sure. Yeah, you can have situations where there's a piece that's not being duplicated, but a timeline still gets created. Where can I go with this? That was sure she removed it all? Oh no.
I'm sorry to hear that, Heavy.
How do you
I hope
do
everything's
this
okay.
puzzle? So I think the thing is that we can't play on this timeline anymore. We have to either create a new timeline to play on, or I don't know. I don't know anymore.
I know, my brain is starting to turn to absolute mush.
Yeah.
I don't think we were meant to think in 5 dimensions.
So you need some sort of new space to play on. Oh, wait, that's not what I wanted to do. Undo. No. Oh, maybe I'm not going far enough back in time.
I literally was thinking that, but I wasn't going to start backseating you. I literally looked, I was like, oh, maybe.
Because, yeah, because this gives me more turns to play out here. Let's see, this has to go there in order to trap the kings. Or what can I do with these pieces? Yeah, I think we have to do that and send a piece back in time here to cover. No, that's not necessary. That does the exact same thing. But we need to do a move here because it's the present. What if I just did that? Yeah. There we go. He's done it.
I knew you could do it.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
Hydrate.
Sorry.
Oh no. I ran out of water from all the hydration.
Well, it sounds
It had
like
a little
someone's
drop.
gonna have to go get more.
Yeah, it does sound like someone's gonna have to go get more.
Also, Heavy, if
Eventually.
you ever need to reach out, my DMs are always open. I'm willing to help
Yeah,
you.
man. Both of us.
Yeah. 'Cause
Although
that's
Qutie
a
is
rough
definitely
time.
more experienced with cat problems than me. I'll go get more water, BRB.
That's fair. That's fair. But yeah, don't feel like you gotta go through it alone or anything. Cause yeah, it's rough. And I know that y'all are having a rough time in general. I mean, everyone is, but like y'all especially. So don't feel like you can't talk about it when you need to, you know? Okay.
There's a hydrate for you, Hebby. I'm back. Do you wanna try doing another game, or is it too late for you?
No, we can do one more.
All right,
we
I'll
may
make
not finish
I'll make
it,
another
but-
custom match. Let's see. Do you want to just do the small again, or do you want to do very small?
Well, how small is very small?
I have no idea. Here,
We
let
did
me
small
just
last
try. Let me make a local match that just has the very small and see. Oh my god, that is incredibly tiny. It's 4x4. No queen. Check my stream.
Yeah, that looks weird. I mean, I'm fine to try it. If you want to make the
Sure.
bigger one, like, okay.
What's
I'm fine.
very small open? I'm gonna check what very small open is also. Oh, that's interesting. There's a lot of weird variations.
Oh, I like the very small open, personally.
Yeah, let's try that.
Yeah.
All right, the code is up on the screen.
All right, I'm okay.
No problems, Heavy. Yeah, feel free to reach out anytime. I'm like active on Discord pretty much all day. My job allows me to do that. Working from home and all that.
All right, it's your turn.
Yeah, I know. Oh, got him.
That's it, GG.
Oh, I need to submit.
I was literally about to be like, okay, let's see here. What do we want to do?
Joke's on you.
I know, right?
Got him.
Got him.
I have a feeling that this small format is very advantageous for the white pieces. No, that's not helpful. No. Crap.
Oh, it's fine.
I didn't mean to do that.
It's fine.
I meant to press undo, not submit.
I did that earlier, so get fucked.
Yeah, that's fair. I deserved it.
I mean, there's no way to, like, go back, though, you know?
Yeah. Ooh, tricky.
Yeah, I'll try that. Why not?
I think... What are my options here? Go back to a better time? Yeah. I think that might be my only option. Yeah, I can't capture your night with anything. But I can do this, which could be interesting.
Fascinating.
Oh, I can't do that. Right. I can't go to this time if I want to survive. Oh, I also can't do that. Huh. I wonder what makes it decide whether it goes up or down. I think it just alternates.
What is 5D chess Noctis? First of all, hello. Second of all, it's this mess. Never grasped the concept of 5D chess? Well, Helmet can help you figure it out. Helmet, take it away.
Oh boy. So, normal chess is 2 dimensions, right? So this game... Hey Noctis, by the way.
Noctis.
This game takes that to another level by introducing time travel. Wait, how did they get 5 dimensions? I just realized.
Okay, so it's the 2 dimensions.
I only see 4, right?
Technically it's 4. But they call it 5 because the theoretical 5th is the line of which they are lined up on, right? Which makes it 5D.
I guess. Yeah.
Because, yeah, technically chess in and of itself is 2D, not 3D, but...
Yeah. I'm trying to find a good move to murder you with.
Gee, I appreciate it. Okay.
You're welcome. So, what's happening here is that we're moving boards we're moving pieces on the boards like normal, except pieces can also move backwards in time and count that as moving along one dimension. So each piece has like new unique moves to account for that. And whenever you move backwards in time, it creates a new timeline, which is the next dimension in this game. So that's basically it. Hey, Radiant Knight, welcome. What the fuck is 5D chess while you're looking at it, man?
The question on everyone's mind tonight, what is 5D chess?
Yeah.
We don't know.
It's
Well, we
chess
kinda
with
get it.
time travel and interdimensional travel.
We kind of get it at this point, I think. At least a little bit. Or at
Yeah.
least I do a little bit, but...
Yeah. People stopping in for the first time probably have no idea what 5D chess is. Uh-oh,
that
you
won't
can't do
work.
that one.
Can't do that. Okay, well, I still like this one that I've got you in.
You've got me in where? I don't see anything. You haven't got me anywhere.
No, down here. Okay, I think we'll do that.
Oh, that one. I see.
Haha, got him!
Sure did. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's
Maybe
no good.
Maybe I got you more than I thought.
No, you didn't.
Damn.
Can just take. And then what was I planning on doing on these other boards? Wait, I'm the white pieces, right? Yeah, I
Mhm.
totally am. Is that might be my only move. Yeah. So yeah, am I the white pieces? You kind of lose track, honestly.
Yeah.
Noctis, this game started with what, 5 pieces per side, and I've already lost track of where we are. On a 16 space grid.
Oh my god. It's true, though. Who knows what's going on? Can I do that? But that won't put you in check.
No.
But...
Oh, I keep bumping my mic.
fucking this will...
Yes, it will indeed.
It won't be a checkmate, but it
Where
would
can you
be-
play this? It's like $12 on Steam.
Yeah. It's called 5D chess with
With an
multi-dimension-
interdimensional time travel.
Thank you. I don't know.
It's pretty ridiculous. I do recommend it. This is the first night that both of us are playing it.
It's really great.
And our brains have melted and poured out of our skulls through our ears, so
Casually.
yeah.
Not painfully, just casually.
I actually just captured it in my glass here to reinsert into my skull later with a giant syringe.
What was that? Cat just like banged open my door.
Oh my gosh, those cats.
Those crazy cats. Okay, I think this is the only like real useful move I can make right now.
You also have to do something on the topmost board
Yes, I'm
for
getting
you.
there. I haven't made it that far yet.
All
Cool.
right.
We'll do that.
Oh my god, I'm in check on 2 boards.
How inconvenient,
Yeah, it is. It is very inconvenient indeed. Wait, how am I in check on this board? Oh, this knight, right? Yes, it moves 2 spaces over and down 1 timeline. So I need to remove this knight from existence, I think, somehow. Or just take that knight. In that timeline, that gets me out. You have no idea how to play chess, but you might have to buy this. This is not the game you want to buy to learn how to play chess.
Yeah, don't do that.
To play normal chess.
Normal chess can
Normal
be
chess
so
is
much
hard
easier.
enough.
God, I can't
How am
imagine
I
trying to
in
learn
check
normal
on
chess
this
as an
board?
adult.
This bishop is putting me in check, so if I get rid of that, I should be good. That's not the move I want to make, though. I want to make this move. And then here... Oh no, this... Wait, is this knight also putting me in check? No. How is... Is this bishop moving... No, that bishop's not. I don't know how this is still in check. Oh shit, you're attacking that.
I'm got you in the past.
Yeah. But apparently there's a way to get out. So I'm gonna look for that for a hot second.
I mean, that's fair. I would too.
So undo that move. This bishop is gonna have to take this knight, right? And
But it
then,
brings
oh wait,
the-
what? It makes everything bad. Am I just screwed?
I may have gotten you on this one, but I don't know yet.
No, because it would have ended the game, right? It would have ended the game if you got me.
It would have ended the game if it was checkmate. So
Yeah,
there is
yeah.
something that you can do.
No, obviously not that. No. Oh my god. Also, I'm curious why this board isn't in check. This,
Because it's not in the timelines yet. I've made too many parallel timelines to be...
No, but it is. It's at the present.
No, but you can only have so many timelines.
Oh,
based-
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot about that rule.
So yeah, they'll come into play.
Because I haven't made the timelines yet.
Yes. So they will come into play down the line, but they are not right now, so
Okay.
you can't die from them.
So this... Hey, Waldo. Hey, Warstall. Welcome, everybody.
How you doing, Waldo?
Let's see. How do I get rid of this knight in a non-peaceful manner?
Non-peaceful?
Yeah,
What the knight do to you?
you heard me.
Oh my
You know
god.
what the knight did.
The aggression in that voice.
You know what you've done.
I mean, yeah, I did, but you didn't have to say it like that.
I don't care. Oh,
Waldo,
wait, I did not mean to
Noctis
undo
says,
that move.
hi, Waldo, from an alternate dimension. Oh, hi, Poppy. I love that, Poppy.
What did you play on your stream, Waldo? Valorant? Jackbox, nice. How am I gonna get out of this sticky situation here? I guess I just have to flee to an alternate dimension. No, that doesn't work either. Crap. I undid this bottom one by accident. How am I gonna get rid of this knight? Thanks for the follow, Zenko Kasai 777. Welcome. Hope you're having a good night. Yeah, I do wish that was an option also. How do I get out of this board here?
There has to be a way, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So the problem pieces... I shouldn't help you, never mind.
Yeah, don't help me, I'll be okay.
Well, no, because, like, I'm not even entirely sure myself, so I was going to start trying to walk through it, but then I'm like, nah, I shouldn't help you.
Because there's two pieces, both putting my past king in check.
Yes.
So I don't know how to get that out of a double check here. I might just be dead. The only way to get out of double check is to move.
Yeah, because you can't get
in
both
normal
pieces
chess.
in
In
one-
normal chess.
Yeah.
But in 5D chess,
In 5D, your options are what? Leave or take it?
no, but if it's in the past, I feel like I have to take both of these pieces somehow. And if I make any move on this board like that, then it's still all bad.
It is all bad, yeah.
How do I get out of this? So that has to be my move on the topmost board on your screen.
Unless... No.
There's nothing that board can do to influence these top ones. The knight
Yeah.
can only move 2 timelines up.
This little kitten likes to be on my warm computer.
Aww. Hi, Shay. What a cutie. And
She
a
is
cutie.
Oh my gosh. There's a shrieking Gregory elsewhere. Oh, there he is.
Okay.
Oh, he wants to
so
play.
What the heck? How do I do this? There has to be something, right? Is it
I think there has to be because
this
it didn't end
plus
the game.
this? No. If I do that, I'm still dead on both of those boards because I've made a time. Wait. Why is this top board now threatening? Oh, because I'm out of check down in this bottom one. That's the next timeline to have check. Yep, alternate stream, still confusing. Indeed. I don't get it.
Oh,
I'm just looking for ways out now.
I know. Almost there.
I feel like there's no way out. I can't find a way out, at least.
I also can't either, for what it's worth.
Use the rightmost board somehow. I don't think anything here can travel to that board. Oh, it totally can. But I'm still not sure that'll work because I don't know if I can capture both pieces at once. Yeah, only, how many is that? 3 more followers for Jump King? Because this is all bad. Like, all of this is horrible. I wonder if pawns can move backwards in time to capture.
I don't think so.
Because it would be... No, I don't think so either. That's interesting, because they can go left in 2D chess to capture, right? They can capture either diagonal. I feel like they should be able to go... Like, maybe not. Maybe not. They still have to be going forward. I don't know. That's weird. How do I get out of here? If I do that... There's like no way for me to kill both of these pieces, as far as I can tell. Do you see anything?
I don't, but I don't... Like... Because part of the issue is you've got both the bishop and the knight that are causing problems.
Yeah.
And you can't change the pass to move the knight, or to move the king out of the way. So...
Yeah.
It implies that there is a way to either take them both out in one turn, or to... Oh, I guess that has to be it, because you can't move it out of the way of the past. And when you move it forward, it'll put it into check.
The thing that I'm experiencing here is that if I do both like that, then I'm still in check. Because no matter which one I do first, the other is like, it creates a split timeline instead of what I want. Right? Like, if I do this, I take one, and then I take the other, but that puts a split timeline there. And where that piece is still alive on the original timeline. And then it also creates a situation where the other board is threatened.
Boy, I really goofed you.
Yeah, I don't know what to do here.
That's because it's
the game's
layers.
Like not over.
It's 2 layers and 1 timeline back, or like 1 turn back. I think that's why that.
Yeah, it's in the same spot. I thought it was in a different space.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of beaned.
I kind of wish that the game would let you like see what is left, because like I don't know what we haven't seen, but clearly there must be something we're missing, right?
Yeah. What if... Wait a second. I think I might know what the game wants. Maybe. If I do something like that, it like moves the present backwards. No, that's still garbage for me.
I know. I don't know how I goofed this so bad for you. I don't, but like, oh no! Oh no! That's fair. That's fair.
I had no idea what I could have done.
I don't know.
What was there to do?
I don't know. It's
You got me.
GG.
You got me.
Arguably I didn't, because the game did say
me.
there was some way to get you out of it, but
yeah. Everybody go. I don't know how much longer are you down to play, because it is pretty late for you. It's 11:40.
It is pretty. Yeah, it's pretty late for me. I would like to go to bed, but if you were like, I just want to do one more game.
Nah, I could be convinced to not.
That's fair. Well, thank you for hanging
Yeah, this
out.
is super fun. I am
This is
excited to do this next week and
Oh,
have
for
my
sure.
brain melt yet again.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
All right, everybody. Should we keep going as possible?
All right, well, I'm
let
gonna hang
me-
up on you.
Yeah.
All
Wow,
right,
you're hanging up on me? Rude. Bye.
later.
See ya. Talk to you later.
Bye. All right. Thank you guys for all hanging out and having a good time. It sounds to me like there we go. I'll probably be doing some more for a little longer, so we'll go raid him. I know that he's a couple hours behind me, so he's got some more time. But yeah, thanks all for hanging out. Today is Monday. That means tomorrow I should be doing a 5 o'clock. Not sure what we're doing yet. It'll probably be a crafting stream. So if y'all want to see anything else, it'll be posted in the Discord. And let me think, is there anything else I'm forgetting? No, I think that's all of it. Rest that brain. Gosh, you know it, Banana. You know it. I'm about to go sleep for a very long time. Thank you all so much. Thank you. I hope y'all have a good day or night or whatever time zone. Let's go say hi to Helmet. As if, you know, they have no idea. All right. All right, I'll see y'all later. Thank you.